What is going on, Bruin fans? So this is some real negative news to come out of the basketball wire, and of course, as this is some old news by now, but Tyler Honeycutt and Malcolm Lee both declared for the NBA draft. And just like Raheem Moore and Akeem Ayers for football, this is a blow to the team, at least in the short term. I think my expectations for this team in the will be actually a little bit lower than it should because our guard play, Malcolm Lee was our better guard out of compared to Lasrick Jones. So yeah, definitely a major blow to the team. I don't know. It's just that I guess they're both the most NBA ready according to the scouts. I guess from Malcolm Lee's perspective, I guess people said he'd be a projected first rounder. I mean, I've heard this is a weak NBA draft class coming up, so maybe that's the reason why that some of these guys might try to do it. But just remember, the NBA could be locked out like the NFL, so I don't know if they'll find a job guaranteed or not. But my best wishes go out to Lee and Honeycutt. Honeycutt was a great blocker, great rebounder for us. Didn't always score necessarily, but he would make his presence known on the court. It's unfortunate he had to leave. Malcolm Lee was a great defender at the guard position. Sometimes the shooting would be streaky, but sometimes that inconsistency was helpful because when he was on, his game was working. So farewell to those two. I know that we've recently got a guard, a junior college guard in our recruiting class, along with Norman Powell, I believe. But so two guys. Ben Howland has room for a JUCO, but now it's really a question for the Ware twins. We'll see them fill the 3 position and maybe the 4 position, and rotating Reeves Nelson and the Ware twins will rotate the 3 and 4 positions. While I expect Josh Smith to still be working down low as the center. So yeah, this is going to be a sad blow to the program in the short term. Not expecting a whole lot this coming fall when it comes to being a national contender or any of that, but farewell to Honeycutt and Lee. They've definitely made an impact for this team, and we wouldn't be in the tournament without them last year. So farewell. The football team, a little brief spring update. It hurts that Tony Dye is hurt, and just injuries piling up. Once again, I think Jeff Baca, I believe, got hurt, and there's been some interesting competition just going on around spring practice. Heard Morrell Presley could be moved to a tight end like he should be. I mean, that's what he was out of high school, right? And what do I know about positioning guys? But I thought that was his initial position. Hopefully he learns to come to life because he's been a bust out of all the recruits that we've had. Also, a brief farewell to Nikki Caldwell, the basketball coach, the women's basketball coach for UCLA. I don't know why she took a job at LSU. LSU women's basketball, I don't keep track of them, but I'm assuming they pay more. I thought she was going to really lay a great foundation here at the UCLA program because ever since she was hired, we've had a winning record, and we were a legit team last year, ranked in the top 10, I think 9 overall. Sure, they lost to Gonzaga on the road in the tournament, but heck, it happens. It's unfortunate to see her leave. I just thought we could have had a powerhouse program in the great future, but she took the job at LSU now. So farewell to Nikki Caldwell for what she did in her short time at UCLA. Also, the baseball team, and a brief update. They're ranked, but they're not that number 2 team that started the year. South Carolina's been dominating so far, and they're on the verge to almost want to repeat. UCLA's in the bottom of the 25, but as we all know, you just got to make the tournament, and hopefully, UCLA should make the tournament without trouble. But they've had some losses here and there, and inconsistency happens. So hopefully, John Savage is working that out. But once again, farewell to the 2 guys going to the NBA draft. Hope they find a job, and we'll see you guys later. And go Bruins as always. I'll talk about the spring practice recap and what I liked and didn't like. So, see you guys later.